I want to be able to keep up with that little girl once she becomes a toddler and starts running all over the place. I got to be right on her heels. You know, I can't let her outrun me because that would be embarrassing. Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. I am Natasha Charmaine, and if you are new here, welcome to all of you, and please subscribe. If you like this video, be sure to hit the like button and also hit the notification button so that you can stay up to date with all of my videos. Also, if you like this video, again, share, and share. In today's video, I'm just going to be talking about my 6-month postpartum body. Oh my gosh, it's been such a long time coming since having baby Milan. I can't believe that she is 6 months old already. She's getting so big. I feel like the time that she is being a baby is going by so fast, and I almost feel like I'm missing it. While I'm presently there and in the moment, it's just going by so fast. And there are days when I look at her and I go, oh my God, how did you get so long? Because, you know, as a baby, she's long as opposed to tall. So I just feel like I'm just really going through the motions, and it's just going by really fast. And one thing that I noticed that I have really kind of neglected is to really start working on me. I've given everything, and I'm still giving everything and my all to my baby girl because I love her so much. She is my heart. But, you know, you have to take time as a new mom to be able to take care of yourself as well. So I wanted to talk about my body prior to having baby Milan and what I am looking like today and where I would like to be, let's say in another 6 months from now. So let's get into this video. So when I was pregnant with baby Milan, my body, like most pregnant women, went through a lot of changes. As you know, for each pregnant woman, each scenario is different, and we all go through different body changes. For myself, what happened with me is my nose enlarged. I know that some women do not have the enlarged nose, but I most certainly did. And to be quite honest with you, I think it did go down pretty much, but I don't think it went all the way down. So I think it's just a little bit bigger than it was before I was pregnant with baby Milan. But that was one of the effects that I experienced during pregnancy. The other effects that I experienced was my underarms turned really black. I don't know if it was from the vitamin D that I was taking. I was vitamin D deficient, and I was taking vitamin D pills for that. I don't know if it has anything to do with that, but my underarms, they turned really dark. I did not change the deodorant that I was using. I did not try anything else. I didn't change my soap. I didn't change my clothing, type of clothing that I was wearing. Everything was basically the same. And I don't know, for some reason my underarms really did turn really dark. So that was another effect that I got from becoming pregnant. I experienced a lot of swollen ankles. I mean, one day I looked down at my ankles and I swear my calves and my ankles were like the same size. It was unbelievable, and at times to walk on them were a little bit painful, but not as much as, you know, some people would experience. But I experienced that, swollen ankles. So that was another effect that I received from being pregnant with baby Milan. As some of you may or may not know, I also developed gestational diabetes. At first, I was taking the medication for it called metformin. And I guess my sugar was just out of control because every time I went back to the lab, it was something different, and they kept increasing my dosage. At the end of it all, I ended up having to test my blood through an AccuCheck device, and I had appointments with a nutritionist regularly to make sure that I was staying within my range of numbers, to make sure that my blood sugar levels were steady and stable. As of now, I don't have diabetes or anything at all. So that was definitely one of the effects of becoming pregnant with baby Milan. And as you know, I had a really small tummy. Baby Milan came out really tiny. She was 4 pounds and 6 ounces, really tiny baby. So my belly, I didn't have a big belly bump at all. So in return, in exchange for that, I didn't get many stretch marks. Not to say that I didn't get any stretch marks, believe me, I did. I just didn't get many. So that was just, you know, I believe that's from the way that I ate. Being that I had gestational diabetes, I had to eat a certain way and I couldn't have too much sugar or high sugar levels. So that allowed me to maintain a certain weight. I only gained about 20 pounds when I was pregnant with baby Milan. So I guess as a result, she was also a small baby. And of course, I didn't have a big belly and I didn't gain many stretch marks. So I also experienced a little bit of hair loss, as you may know, from postpartum. I understand that a lot of women, their hair tend to drop out once they stop using their prenatal vitamins, so on and so forth. But what's strange is that I never stopped using my prenatal vitamins, and I'm actually using some probiotics just to keep my insides healthy and keep my overall health healthy. But I did decide to put braids in my hair at one point over the summer, and in taking those out and perming my hair, I received a nice amount of hair loss right in the front of my hair, which is coming back nicely, I must say. You know, I'm not doing too much to it, so I just kind of let it sit and do what it's doing. So hair loss is definitely one of the things that I experienced during my postpartum. So those were the things that I had gone through during my pregnancy and the changes in my body. I didn't have too many changes. Of course, you know, my boobs got bigger, which is something that of course is going to happen, especially when you're going to start breastfeeding and having milk in your breasts and everything else. So those are the things that I experienced in terms of body changes right before I had baby Milan. So now let's fast forward to 6 months after baby Milan's arrival. I'm 6 months postpartum, and the changes of my body from now to back then to before even being pregnant, I was pretty fit. I'm someone who runs. I haven't ran in quite some time prior to being pregnant, so even when I was pregnant, I didn't run. I'm now getting back to running so that I can lose most of this baby weight, because I am still carrying it, some of it anyways. Once I had gotten out of the hospital, because I'd gained 20 pounds, once I'd gotten out of the hospital, I lost a lot of weight. A lot of that was due, obviously, to baby Milan, the water weight, placenta, and all of that. I think I'd actually come home and lost about 17 pounds of all of it. And that was quite shocking to me. But what happened was, because I was so adamant about wanting to eat what I wanted to eat, because I wasn't able to when I had the gestational diabetes, I gained a lot more weight. I actually went right back up pretty much to where my baby pregnancy weight was. So right now I'm in the process of trying to lose that weight. I go out for runs a few days a week, which I will increase my mileage as I become more comfortable with running. And I had to wait in order to do that. I had to wait 3 months in order to start working out again. I'd had a C-section, and that has been an ordeal in itself. My scar is about 6 inches, which isn't big, and I still have this numbness that comes along with when they cut you the incision, because they ruin a lot of your nerves. And so my belly, my underbelly is very numb. From time to time, I do get a little bit of pain in my abdominals, because as you know, when you have a C-section, they open you. They have to move your top layer of whatever organs are covering, you know, your baby. Your baby is like in the middle of some sort, and they have to move the layers of whatever is in the way in order to get her out. And then they have to place everything back where it was and sew you up. So the thing is that once they had sewn me back up, my scar was very minimal. Like, it was like seamless. It was like they had sewn me up so well, it was seamless. And once the months started to go by, my scar started to grow. And because I have keloid skin now, it has, there's a lump, and you can actually see it. I'm actually going to show you guys what it looks like. And I'm going to do some research and see if I can find some stuff that's going to allow me to minimize the appearance of that scar because it's rather hideous. They did cut me low enough that I would be able to wear a bikini. So you wouldn't be able to see it if I wore a bikini to the beach or to the pool or whichever. But I still know that it's there, and I think I would feel more comfortable just knowing that it was a little bit more minimized than as thick as it is. But you'll see what I mean. So here is, I'm just going to insert it. Here's me just showing you what my postpartum belly looks like, the type of scarring that I received, the stretch marks, my size, my weight, and all of that other stuff. So check this out. All right, so this is what my 6-month postpartum body looks like. As you can see, I still have a little bit of a tummy from giving birth to baby Milan. And of course, after having her and eating like crazy, I have a little, I don't really have much love handles, but I do have a nice hefty belly still, as you can see. It's not so bad. It's not as bad as I thought it may have been. The other thing that happened to me also is that I gained my, as you can see that I don't have any of the, what do you call it? Stretch marks. I did pretty well in not having stretch marks. The little ones that I do have are like these right here. This is a little one right here. That's not a stretch mark. That's from my fibroid surgery. These 2 dots right here. But right here, this is definitely just like a few stretch marks, not many. And then on this side, same thing, not too many over here. But honestly, this is all of the stretch marks that I received. I didn't get anything really on my belly. So take a look. And I thank God, and I feel really blessed to not have had anything. Yeah, there's baby Milan in the background. But if you do want to see, this is what my scar looks like. It's only 6 inches. I don't know if you can see it. Whew. It's very low, but this is what it looks like. And unfortunately, I have what's called keloid skin, so you can see that my skin is very lumpy. It's a very, very big lump right here. And of course, I mean, the scar it's only about 6 inches long, so I'm not mad at that. I mean, it could be a lot worse. But that's what it is. And the other thing is that they pinched it so hard that, as you can see, my belly folds right here. So if I wanted to go back to having a flat stomach again, then basically I'm going to have to do lots of cardio, sit-ups, and everything else to be able to combat that scar. I'm not mad at it though. I mean, it is what it is. But other than that, I think I'm looking good. I've been running, and so the body is slowly coming together. Slowly, slowly, slowly. I guess I gotta inherit the style of wearing high-waist everything now. And unfortunately, as you can see, I'm still wearing postpartum underwear. Don't tell anyone. I can't wear underwear that are low because what happens is as you walk and they start to fall, they sit right here in the crease, and it's very uncomfortable as my scar and everything still itches a bit, so it's not a good idea. I have to wear the high-rise briefs, and yeah, that's what I'm looking like right now. Still got the booty. Still got the booty. Yeah, so that's me. That's me right now. I don't think I look bad. This is the before picture. So after this, I'm going to go work out, you know, do tons of runs. And by next year, when you see me again, this before picture will have transformed into something completely different. That is my goal. So that's pretty much where I stand with my body. What I am looking to do, because as you know, some gyms are open. I don't know that I'm just ready yet to go back to any gym. I think I would rather just do my road running like I normally do. Get out on the street, hit the pavement, and go, because I know I'm by myself and I feel safer that way. So I'll probably do a lot of that, but I may incorporate some workout routines at home. There were a few online that I am considering, that I'm looking at doing. But I'll be sure to include that into a video and let you know how it all works out for me. But by next year, for sure, I expect to be in a different place where my body is concerned. After having baby Milan, I want to be able to keep up with that little girl once she becomes a toddler and starts running all over the place. I got to be right on her heels. You know, I can't let her outrun me, because that would be embarrassing, especially if I'm a runner. So let me know if you're interested in seeing some of my exercising routines, or any of the directions that I'm going in terms of my diet, and just trying to get my body back to, you know, that snapback body that they call it. This is just me trying to do me for me. Okay, at the end of the day, don't let anybody tell you that you need to do this and you need to do that. You need to do what you need to do for you, and that is the most important thing. So again, thank you for watching this video, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.